Welcome back to Open Line. We're going to jump right in because we only have about 3 minutes left to take calls. So, Sam, I promised you would be next. You were on the line. Go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to say on Nathan Bedford Forrest Day, without debating the moral right and wrong of what he believes, the fact that he believes strong enough to go fight for what he believed in, and that he did his job and did it well, is why he has a day. On the memorials, I mean, if you start tearing down statues and memorials, where does it stop? You tear down the Vietnam memorials because it offends Vietnam Americans. You tear down World War II memorials because it offends Japanese Americans. I mean, people like ISIS destroy statues in history. Americans don't do that.
All right, let's talk about that. Sam, thank you for calling in. And that is something a lot of folks will say, where does it stop?
Well, it stops for me where there is a clear-cut line of this person was serving a cause that cannot be defended ethically and morally. And that's the ISIS statue and the ISIS flag. And that's frankly the Confederate flag and what it was attempting to defend in terms of the enslavement and the dehumanization of a major part of the American population. I know that the tender spot that's touched when these issues get raised. But you just can't quite say, as Sam wants to, that it's just a matter of he went and did his best in a cause he believed in. Some causes that people believe in are causes that are not morally justified. And if we don't continue to draw that line, then there is simply no point to having ethical discussions or to talk about Christian principles or doing right and doing wrong. No point in having laws.
Some people have said, and I think that Memphis has really had this debate, to take these statues down from public parks that are named after these Confederate generals, put them in a history museum. Does that help?
Yeah, I mean, to erase the history would be wrong. But to memorialize the persons who were literally on the wrong side of history, not simply the losing, but the wrong side of history, that's the part that is at issue. Put them in a museum. Gettysburg probably does about as good a job as any Civil War battlefield. Ulysses Grant, Robert E. Lee. This is part of the history. But to memorialize a person whose fortune is off slave trading and whose Civil War and post-Civil War activity is associated with and creating the Klan goes just beyond the pale of that which is morally acceptable to morally sensitive people.
Okay. On that note, we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll wrap things up next.